I was watching your reaction as Jeff was talking about John Kelly's comments on immigration. What do you make of those?
I mean, this is a classic nativism. This is what we've seen, as Jeff pointed out, throughout American history. My dad actually wrote a book about this. People have always said these people cannot assimilate, they don't speak our language, they're not educated. The exact kind of racism that we saw all through the 19th century and in the early 20th century. And in the 20s, America slammed the golden door shut for 50 years, and our nation suffered as a result. It's ridiculous. The immigrants coming here are some of the most striving, hardworking people on the planet. They're exactly who we need and want in the country.
And John Kelly talks about their sort of plight coming in, that they are looking for a better future. And what I find interesting, too, is somebody who is a protege of John Kelly's getting yelled at by Donald Trump for reportedly 30 minutes. That is a long lecture. My parents didn't yell at me for 30 minutes when I got in trouble. And she apparently is ready to step down, although DHS is pushing back on the idea that she actually drafted a resignation letter. Matt, when you were in the White House, would this have flown if this had happened? How would it have played out?
It would never have happened.
Did Bill Clinton ever yell at anybody for a half an hour?
No. Good
I don't know if that's true or not, but I take your word.
He never yelled at me for half an hour. But when he yelled at people, which occasionally happened because presidents get frustrated, he did it in private. And he did it only to people who he thought were senior enough to take it. Now, she's clearly a senior member of the Trump team, but Bill Clinton and George W. Bush and Barack Obama would never have scolded a cabinet member in a cabinet meeting. It's just not what you do.
So you think the public piece of it is a concern. Guys, there is no deputy at DHS. Were Nielsen to step down? And again, have to emphasize, there is no indication she is going to tomorrow or today or the next day, right? But there may be contingency planning in place.
Well, but I think that part of working for President Trump is understanding that you're working for someone who has a reputation for blowing up on his staff. Remember, there's all this reporting about Attorney General Jeff Sessions being yelled at, and he is someone who I think Republican lawmakers have allowed to be himself, in that if you go to work for him, you know that you're going to work for someone who is yelling at people, who's someone who made his reputation by screaming "I'm fired" on national television. So I think while it's true Nielsen might have been caught off guard, I'm not hearing that she's going to resign right away.
Right.
I'm not. But of course, this is again a White House where things change all the time. But I think that it's part of Trump's personality. He thinks that it's an effective way to get people to work harder.
I have two more topics I want to get to and 1 minute in which to do it, so we'll talk fast here. John Kelly also talked about TPS, people with temporary protected status, saying that perhaps for some of them they should be on a path to citizenship. This was eyebrow-raising, Nancy, because number one, the administration has pulled back on folks who are protected under TPS, and number two, a path to citizenship is not. They're not three words you often hear tossed around lately.
No, and the president hasn't been really looking for a path to citizenship. You know, he canceled the DACA program. And so I think that, with the TPS thing, they have been revoking so many temporary protected status for different immigrant groups over the last year that has also really brought down the number of immigrants in the country, and that's not to be discounted.
I want to sneak in a quick soundbite from the president at his rally talking about health care, talking about a new health care plan. Listen.
It's a failed experiment, Obamacare. But wait till you see the plans we have coming out literally over the next 4 weeks. We have great health care plans coming out, but we got rid of the individual mandate.
Our reporting indicates there's virtually no appetite for this on Capitol Hill.
Zero.
Why is he talking about it?
I mean, this guy is great at breaking things, terrible at fixing or building things. Republicans don't want to do this. Democrats, there is no chance they'll allow it. So this is all just talk.
So clearly you have issues with the way that the president leads in some ways as a sort of former Clinton aide. Would you give the president, though, as we talk about North Korea, as we shift into foreign policy here, would you give him credit for bringing home these Americans? That seems like a victory for Donald Trump.
Sure, every president has brought home Americans from North Korea. Barack Obama did, George W. Bush did, Bill Clinton did. They take hostages and then they give them back. Well, the proof will be in the pudding after the big summit, and we'll see if he gets any actual real concessions.
Matt, I'm glad to have you on. Thank you very much. I want to thank Nancy and you.